Hey, what's going on? This is the Dutta Man. I don't even know really. I I have nothing planned to say, but I just have something on my spirit. I have something on my heart, and I just want to say this, and I want you to hear me out. Um, I'm a man, and I'm just talking about just being a man. That's not black, white, or anything in between. Just being a man. Um, and I'm not bragging. Because being a man is hard, and being a man, it has to be learned. Um, I'm not a male. I'm not a guy. I'm not a dude. I'm not an M word. I I'm a man, and I've had to learn how to be a man. Because my biological father, he wasn't capable of teaching me to be a man. Um, my stepfather, Mr. James Fleming, I learned some of what being a man was from him. My best friend, one of my best friends, uh, I had to move in with them for a little while. And his father, Mr. Andrew Parker, taught me some of what it was to be a man. Um, another, another gentleman by the name of Mr. Charles Hayes taught me what it was to be a man. Another man by the name of Robert Edward Clay taught me what it was to be a man. Another gentleman by the name of Michael Kenner Sr. taught me what it was to be a man. So I've had different guys to teach me along the way what it was to be a man and things that men do and things that men are responsible for. And it's hard. It's thankless. It's unappreciated. But you still have to do it. And now, to add insult to injury, masculinity is under attack and has been for quite some time. Everybody depends on men, but nobody likes men. Nobody wants men around. Nobody wants to give credit to a man, reverence to a man. They don't even want to allow you to lead when that is your job. It's in your very nature to do that. People take you being a man as an affront. So now you have these youngsters coming up that don't even want to be men. They don't like men. They hate being men. They hate themselves. Now, where do you think they got that? And there's nobody to teach them how to be a man like there were men to teach me. And even if there are a few left, which there are, I'm a 51-year-old man. And most of the men, the real men that I know, are either my age or older. And these youngsters are not being taught. Even if you wanted to teach them, that they don't even want to hear what you have to say because they've been brainwashed against you. You can't even talk to them, tell them, teach them, give them constructive criticism. You can't. First thing they want to do is go get their gun or go get a bunch of people to come and jump you or curse you out and disrespect you. Now, where'd they get that? Where did that come from? I know that when I grew up, and I was born in 1971, I grew up being told, you look just like your damn daddy. You act just like your damn daddy. I grew up being cursed out and made to feel less than, made to feel like I was a useless piece of crap and that would never be or amount to anything. And everything I learned about being a man, I had to learn it outside of my family. I didn't learn how to be a man from my family. Now, my grandfather, God rest his soul, he was a man's man. But he wasn't allowed to teach me how to be a man. I didn't start learning how to be a man until I was an adult. Because it wasn't allowed. I drive a 1996 Ford F-150, not because I can't afford a nicer vehicle, because I like this truck. I can work on this truck. I can fix this truck. This truck is indestructible. I can use it to work. I can use it to haul. I can use it to make money. I can use it to tow. And there are certain things that a computer can't do. A computer can't build a house. A computer can't fix a car. A computer can't fix your plumbing. A computer can't fix your electrician. A computer cannot fight for you. A computer cannot defend you. A computer cannot put them hands up and stand in the gap. These are only things that a man can do. And are there some women that do these jobs? Yes, absolutely. And there are quite a few women that do these jobs well. But if you ask them and they tell you the truth, they'd rather have a man. So I just want people to stop the attack on masculinity, because when people that are my age, and I'm the youngest of my kind, when people my age and older, when they die, what are you going to do? When we retire, what are you going to do when we get too old to do the things that we do? When we get too old to perform all of those jobs that nobody thinks about? When there's a storm and the power gets knocked out, it's men that go out there in the storm, in the lightning, in the rain, in the thunder, in the snow, in the ice, in the hurricane, to climb those poles and get your power back up. We do that. When there's a war, there's men that go out there and fight it. If I'm at home with my wife and somebody breaks in, she looks at me to get up and go out there and handle that. It's my job to love, to protect, to defend, and to provide for my family. Nobody else's. Yet we're hated. Literally hated. Now, as a so-called black man, but I'm not black. My skin is not black. My skin is brown. I'm not from a country or continent by the name of black. So I'm not black, but because society deems us as black for the sake of this conversation, we will use that term. Me as a black man, everybody hates me. Black women hate me. Our children hate us because they've been brainwashed against us, because everything bad that happens, it's the man's fault, and women don't take any accountability for what they do. They always blame it on the man. So our children hate us. Our wives hate us. The reason our children hate us is because we weren't able to provide for them properly. Why? Because the woman that doesn't want to allow you to be a man, that doesn't want to allow you to be a husband, that doesn't want to allow you to be a father, because she wants to be in control, because she wants to be in charge, runs you off, runs you away. Then he hits you with child support and alimony. She takes the child support and does whatever she wants. Irresponsible stuff, things that you as a man wouldn't do, but you have no control over that. So you can't provide for your children. You're only allowed visitation every other weekend if you're lucky. And you're trying to take care of your household, pay the child support, pay the alimony. You're not going to be able to be there for your children properly. And your children are going to be told that that's your fault, that you ain't shit, that you don't give a damn about them, that you don't do anything for them. You had to be made to pay child support, blah, blah, blah. So your children hate you. Our women hate us because of the women's liberation movement and feminism. Our society is taught that men are bad. And as a black man, white people hate us. Asian people hate us. Latino people hate us. We're hated at home. We're hated at school. We're hated on our jobs. We're hated out in the street, hated in politics, hated in society, hated everywhere we go, hated for everything that we do, and hated by everyone. Now, tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Tell me, what the fuck are we supposed to do? I'm going to tell you what. I heard a saying, and I'm going to see if I can remember it correctly. I think it goes, strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. And hard times create strong men. Like I said, I'm 51. And when we're gone, What are you going to do? Because there ain't going to be no more men because this society made sure of it. You got guys wearing weave, wearing nail polish, wearing skirts and tight clothes and tight jeans and tight pants. Men no longer even learn to fight. Can't fight. They'd rather pick up a gun or a knife or a stick or a bat. Cowards. Weak. When we're gone, what are you going to do? Kevin Samuels, loved him. God rest his soul. And I don't care what nobody says. If you don't like it, fuck you. In and around your mouth. Kevin Samuels was entitled to his opinion and his views just like anyone else. Women have been bashing men for wee dang near, and it's okay. Right or wrong, he gave his opinion. And he's entitled to that. You got people dancing on that man's grave, glad he's dead. Kevin Samuels was true to himself. He didn't bite his tongue. He wasn't wishy-washy. He said what he meant and he meant what he said, right or wrong, whether you agree with it or not. You can't even tell the truth anymore. You're attacked for that. We're fucked. We're in trouble, and we're too stupid to even realize it. The only thing that's holding this planet together now is the few men that are left. And once we're gone, what are you going to do? Men with hammers, men with tools, men with guns, men that invent, build, create, protect, and defend. What are you going to do when they're gone? And the only thing you have left is males. The only thing you have left is guys. The only thing you have left is dudes. What are you going to do? They want to be women. And I'm not even talking about the ones who are gay. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about effeminate ass males that have hormones and personalities and attitudes and emotions just like a woman. Can't say anything to them. Argumentative, just like a woman. You can't get a word in just like a woman. Why? Because they were raised by women. Why? Because they spend the majority of their time around women. Now you tell me what the fuck we're going to do. What are we going to do when we're gone? Because just as soon as I can retire, I'm going to retire. You take a look at all of the plumbers, the electricians, the carpenters, the automobile mechanics. Ain't none of them cats young. Nobody's interested in getting involved with these unions to learn these skills, to learn these trades. And we old men, we're tired. We're retiring. We're dying out.